resort style amenities and fantastic prices less than 30 minutes away from Walt Disney World. Let's take a look at this gorgeous home in Clermont, Florida. Today we are touring the Aspen floor plan. This is a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom home and it's 2,199 square feet. Let's go take a look. Keep watching to see why this is going to be one of the best bangs for your buck in Clermont, Florida. Not only am I going to walk you through this home, but we're going to go over everything: pricing, builder incentives, and exactly what the HOA covers. I'm also going to show a pro tip that I've learned from helping other buyers purchase new construction homes near Walt Disney World. Before we get started, let me show you exactly where this community is located so you can see why it is such an appealing area. Not only is this community located less than 30 minutes from Walt Disney World property, the area is packed full of restaurants, shopping, and entertainment. Living here means you're only about 14 miles away from Walt Disney World property. Let's take a tour of this home and go over some details of what it would look like to buy it. All right, let's start the tour. So the entrance of this home features this really grand hallway. It's super wide, which is amazing because a lot of these homes, when they have these foyer entrances, they can be kind of narrow and it feels very stuffy, but this is huge. They have some really nice furniture in this area, so lots of space to make a really cute drop zone welcome area. And then immediately to the right of the front door, we have bedroom number 1. Now, I do want to warn you, this model home is used as an office for the salespeople of this community. So most of the bedrooms are set up as offices and don't have beds in them. But I still wanted to show it to you because it's a really great floor plan and you can still get a general idea of what it looks like. So this is bedroom number 1. And right down the hall outside of bedroom number 1, we have the first full bathroom of the home. So we've got a really nice dual vanity, and I love that the water closet, shower, toilet area is completely separated, so that way someone can be showering and someone else can be getting ready in the front part of the bathroom, which makes getting ready in the morning a total breeze. As we continue down the hallway, to the right, we've got bedroom number 2. And down the hall, we've got a nice little storage closet. This is directly across from bedroom number 2. Now, one thing I really like about this floor plan is down the rest of the hallway, if we keep going straight, it's gonna be the kitchen, living room, dining room, and the primary. But then to our left, there's another hallway. So here we have another bedroom, a bathroom, and a garage. So first, let's check out bedroom number 3. And right outside of bedroom number 3, we have bathroom number 2, another full bathroom here. And the thing I like about the fact that this is kind of its own hallway is you've got some privacy here. You've got the entrance through the garage if you want, and there is just a bedroom and a bathroom. And as you can see, it's just a doorway that leads to this hallway. So theoretically, if someone wanted to kind of convert this to like a next gen living situation so someone could have their own space, you could potentially add a door there after closing if you wanted to. And then I'll show you the garage. It is a 2-car garage. And also I really like how they have this little drop zone built in over here. That's kind of a nice touch. You know, you could put some cute stuff up there, put your kids' backpacks or your shoes and everything, set that up really nicely. And then at the end of the hallway, we have the air conditioning unit. And something that I like to mention during these home tours, especially with things like air condition, is all builders offer some kind of warranty for these homes. So generally they cover like 1 year, 5 year, and so on. And that allows you to live in the home, and if things go wrong, you can submit a claim to the warranty department, and the builders will generally come fix those items within the first X amount of years, depending on what it is. Of course, these warranties can vary from builder to builder, so I encourage you to reach out if you want more information on that. But that's one of the biggest perks of new construction construction is that you kind of have someone holding your hand for at least the first year if something goes wrong. And speaking of warranties, because all of the appliances, even the air condition and the kitchen appliances are new, you also get those manufacturer warranties as well. So if you register all these appliances when you move in, you've got warranties on all of those too. So you have the benefit of living in a brand new house and also having that safety blanket of the warranty on the house as well, which is amazing. Now, as we continue straight ahead, now we've got a nice open floor concept. So living room, kitchen, and dining area. So let's start in the kitchen first, and I'm going to show you around the kitchen, and then we'll have a little bit of a chat about pricing and all of that. So let's get into that now. All right, let's get into some pricing before we finish up this tour. So at the time that I was filming this video, the base price of this home is $575,000. Now keep in mind that price may vary if you're watching this a little bit later, and also there is going to be a slight increase of the price based on the lot premium of the lot that you select. Also included with the base price of the home, you're going to get the microwave, the oven, and the dishwasher. The appliances that are not included are the washer and dryer and the refrigerator. You will have to purchase those on your own. I love this dining area in this house. It's pretty big. They've got a decent sized table in here. I love how they did all these mirrors back here. This is not something that the builder would offer with your home. They're just kind of showing you some decor options, but I think it looks really cool. So that's the great thing about touring all of these model homes, is I come home with so many ideas on how to make my house better every day, which my husband loves. Anyway, so now we're here in the living room, and this living room is beautiful. It's wide open. I absolutely love these 3 windows right here, and the fact that the door out to the patio is also a window, because there's so much natural lighting in here. Plenty of room for entertaining, whether you're chilling in the kitchen, cooking, watching football in the living room. Everyone can kind of be together, which is ideal, right? You're probably wondering what I'm doing here, because I do not work for this builder. I'm just a realtor here in Central Florida who happens to love helping people purchase new construction homes. It's pretty important to use a realtor to buy new construction. I'm not going to get into it too much in this video, but I'll go ahead and link a video above that I've previously filmed that goes over 5 reasons why it's essential to use a realtor for new construction. The only thing you need to know right now is if you're interested in purchasing this home or any new construction home in the Central Florida area, and you would like me to represent you in purchasing that home, I do have to be present the first time that you visit the sales office in order to represent you. So just make sure to call me first and we can set the appointment together. Also, if you have never even considered purchasing a new construction home before, you're not really sure how it all works, I do have a completely free new construction guide that I'm more than happy to send you. Just send me an email and I'll send that right over. But I definitely encourage you to consider new construction. In some cases, it's going to cost you about the same as it would for a resale home, and sometimes there's some great incentives that may even make it more attainable for you. So definitely reach out if you have any questions about purchasing new construction. Now, we're gonna go check out the back patio, and then I'll take you to the primary bedroom. And there was a wasp out here before, so I'm gonna be really quick about it. Okay, I don't see the wasp. I think we're good. All right, so anyway, back patio, you've got a nice extended covered lanai. It's not screened in, but with HOA approval, you could absolutely do that later on. That would be a really nice thing to do. Keep all the wasps out, right? And here's kind of a glimpse of what your backyard could look like. Generally, these model homes are fairly close to what the lot sizes are going to be in this community, so it gives you an idea. Sometimes though, they have to offset the model homes a little bit further back, so sometimes the backyards are even a little bit bigger than that. Let me take you out back just to show you kind of what the back of the house looks like and what the backyard looks like. Very pretty. All right, let's head back inside and we're gonna go check out the last bedroom and the last bathroom in the primary. All right, so now here we are in the primary bedroom. As promised, let's get into my new construction pro tip. Today's topic is going to be about builder incentives. As a Central Florida realtor who helps lots of families in this area purchase new construction homes, I've seen just about every incentive that you can think of. So how do builder incentives work and are they negotiable? We'll get into all of that, but first let's talk about what a builder incentive is in case you're not sure. So basically, the purpose of a builder incentive is a way for the builders to incentivize you, the buyer, to buy a home in their community. Now, these incentives can look different based on the builder, the community, or even the specific home. But in general, you usually see three different types of incentives. The first one is money towards closing costs. So they'll give you a lump sum of money and you can choose if you want to use that towards your closing costs or to buy down interest rates. Incentive number two is just an interest rate buy down. So the builder has already paid to buy down the interest rate for you. Now, of course, if you want that incentive, you do have to use their in-house lender to qualify for that. And that's usually the case for most incentives that builders offer. And incentive number three is things like appliances or blind packages, things like that. They're giving you extras that aren't included in the base price of the home to incentivize you to buy that specific home. This also may fall in the category of giving you money towards the design center if you're building a custom home. So they might throw you some money so you can upgrade your kitchen without having to pay out of pocket for it. So these incentives, like I said, can vary from community, builder, and specific home, but they're also going to vary wildly based on how the market is doing. Right now in Central Florida, it's still a balanced market, but things are kind of slowing down a little bit for buyers and sellers. So the incentives are pretty dang good right now. Also, are incentives negotiable? The answer is sometimes. Sometimes the builders will allow me to negotiate either more money for you, more money at the design center, additional appliances and things like that. And sometimes they just say no. It really just depends on the builder, the market, and the inventory that they're trying to move. One really hot tip on how to get the best incentives on homes is to purchase a move-in ready home. So we're looking for builders who have inventory that is sitting. You still get the benefit of owning a brand new home. You still get all of the warranties that come from the builder. The home has just already been built and they've picked all the finishes for you, but the incentives are always the best on these because the builder is trying to get rid of them. So these are where you're going to see your best interest rate buy downs, closing costs, and even more. I would say these are the easiest to negotiate as well because the builder is trying to get these homes sold. So if you are looking for the best incentives, definitely consider a home that has already been built. Buying a new construction home can be really overwhelming, but if you hire a knowledgeable local realtor who knows new construction, they can take a major load off and actually allow you to enjoy the build process of your home. And my last pro tip for you is most builders in this area already plan for realtor representation, which means you can have a local new construction expert on your side and they're happy to have me there. Now let's go check out the ensuite bathroom. Okay, so here we are in the ensuite bathroom. And I see a lot of these primary bathrooms, and this might be one of my favorite layouts, and I'm gonna show you why. It's actually very nice because it's all kind of disconnected. So you've got your gorgeous walk-in shower in here, and like walk-in is true to the term. Like look how huge this thing is. You've got the dual vanities with lots of storage underneath, and across the hall you have the water closet over here. So it's kind of just like disjointed, if you will, but I kind of like that layout. One of my favorite parts about this bathroom, I always love when builders do this. So this door ahead of me, it looks like it's a closet, but if you go in, it's actually the laundry room. So you'll see the door to the laundry room. There's an entrance from the kitchen, but there's also an entrance from the primary bedroom, which I think is amazing because then you don't have to drag your stuff all over. It's literally right here. You have to use your imagination with this laundry room because they have it set up as like a printer or sales center area, but this is awesome. So look, right here, right through this door, you're back in the bathroom. How cool is that? And finally, you've got this massive walk-in closet. Look how huge this closet is. I'm still walking. Okay, we made it to the end, but pretty big closet, I would say. Wellness Ridge does have an HOA and CDD, but it includes some fantastic amenities. If you are the kind of person that likes to exercise, you're really gonna love this community because they have a resort style pool and a separate lap pool, a clubhouse, playgrounds, basketball court, pickleball court, tennis court, walking trails, and a gym. And your HOA also includes high-speed internet. So the price is gonna vary based on the home, but it's anywhere from $180 a month to $204 a month. There's also a CDD that's gonna vary from $90 a month to $245 a month. Well, I'm sad to say that the tour of this home has officially come to an end, but if you have any questions about this home, this community, or the area of Clermont, Florida, all of my contact info is going to be at the end of this video. If you've been thinking about making a move closer to the magic of Walt Disney World, reach out and let's find your happily ever after.